You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White sports fans, what is it going to take for these schools to realize that they cannot allow trans athletes to compete in women's sports? They just don't get it, folks. Now, we all know that the NCAA actually changed their rules to align with President Trump's executive order. No males in female sports. Just that simple, man. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand this. But there is an agenda out there to actually violate these rules. Ask Maine, ask California, ask Oregon. Now that brings us to New York. Ithaca College thought it was a good idea to violate the NCAA rules and also President Trump's executive order when it comes to the rowing team. They actually let a trans athlete participate in a sanctioned NCAA event, breaking the rules. Now they're trying to play dumb, guys. They're trying to play dumb. Now, the NCAA did make a statement. Will they actually strip and void this match? I believe Ithaca actually won, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into this, guys, right over here. Fox News. Ithaca College lets trans athlete compete in women's rowing competition after NCAA changes gender policy. The NCAA did not indicate that the results of the event would be voided or that Ithaca will face any consequences. Well, they should face consequences. This is a big deal. It says here, Ithaca College in New York admitted to letting a trans athlete compete in a Division III rowing competition over the weekend. The college allowed this despite the fact that the NCAA changed its gender eligibility policy back in February to prevent biological males from competing in women's sports in compliance with President Donald Trump's executive order addressing the issue. The trans athlete competed in the Cayuga duels on Saturday, but only in the third varsity 8 event, which is not factored into NCAA championship qualification. But still, they're not allowed to actually participate in live events. They can't do that. Now, the NCAA has this rule where they can actually still practice with teams, and I believe that actually needs to go away as well. But anyway, down here, Ithaca provided a statement to Fox News Digital saying the participation of the trans athlete was due to a quote-unquote misunderstanding by the coaching staff about what was considered an official NCAA event in reference to policies allowing of male practice players. But the thing is, this was not practice. It wasn't practice. Quote, it is the intent of Ithaca College to comply with all NCAA rules. Under those rules, the student athlete in question has the ability to be on the roster and participate in practices and open gender competition. This past weekend, there was a misunderstanding by the coaching staff about what constituted an official NCAA event because there is no third varsity rowing event at NCAA championships, the statement read. Ithaca finished in first place in the first and second varsity events over Hamilton College and William Smith College, but finished in third place in the third varsity 8 event that the trans athlete competed in. Okay, so they actually finished first and second. First in both the first and second events. I believe they need to be stripped. Even though that trans athlete did not participate in the first or the second varsity 8. But still, they need to be stripped. They need to be sent a message. I believe they actually did this on purpose. The NCAA has provided a statement to Fox News Digital addressing Ithaca's breach of policy. Quote, the policy is clear that there are no waivers available, and students born male at birth, they're using that word assigned, you're not assigned, you're born male, may not compete on a women's team with amended birth certificates or other forms of ID. If competition occurs, the team will be considered a mixed team and not eligible to compete against women's teams. Ithaca stated their intent to adhere to the policy, which allows for practice opportunities, and the NCAA appreciates Ithaca's responsiveness, the statement read. The NCAA did not indicate that the results of the event would be voided or that Ithaca will face any consequences. Ithaca's recent incident is the first known occurrence of a trans athlete competing in a women's competition since the NCAA amended its gender eligibility policy on February 6th. They know that. They knew exactly what they were doing. Let's not play games, man. Let's not play games. But they want to play games. Well, they need to find out. They should be stripped. I mean, they think we're dumb. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not dumb. I can easily read the rules. This was not practice. This was an event. It may not qualify for the NCAA championships, but it's still an event. It's still an event, man. The coaches, do you guys think you're that stupid? Do you guys think we're that stupid? I mean, I can easily read the rules. The NCAA laid it out. And the NCAA needs to take action and strip Ithaca of their first place wins. That's what they should do. Even though that trans athlete wasn't in those two actual sanctioned events. What's the word I'm even looking for with this? The third event where the trans person actually participated in doesn't qualify for the NCAA championships, but it's still an event. And they violated. They think you're dumb. We're not dumb, folks. That was not a practice event. It's not. The NCAA also needs to change those rules too, man. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to dupe you. I'm assuming that these trans athletes still get their scholarships. Now, this Division 3, so I'm not really sure about that. It's quite different. But still, this is a violation of the NCAA rules and President Trump's executive order. They did it on purpose. They thought they were slick. You ain't slick. You got caught. You got busted. Even the NCAA came out and made a statement. You guys did this on purpose. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.